What's going on, everybody? It's Crypto Vision here, back again with a nightly edition. Hey, all my idols, hit that like button, subscribe for more, leave a comment where you're tuning in from. I really appreciate it. I got off work a little early. Hey, we had some good action in the market, so let's go see what happened today, right? So we got some, we're gonna look at some stablecoin dominance. We're gonna look at some stablecoin dominance plus Bitcoin dominance. We're gonna check out some XLM stuff. Okay. We're gonna look at some other stuff. So hey, stick around for the video. Please hit that like button, subscribe for more. We got stablecoin dominance here on the weekly, and we've done it again. We've broken down. We've broken down again. Are we actually? Are we? Is this the real deal? Time will tell. All right. This is. I mean, we're not at the moment of truth quite yet. We were at the moment of truth right through here. Right through here on this bounce on the RSI. Right. If we close down below the RSI level, right, we're good. It's not even a close. It's this. This was the area right here. That was an area. Boom. All right. Huge, huge, huge. Where is November or September or whatever? All right. You close down. You try to come up. Reject. Right. And then you have this run down. Yeah. So, a lot of people right now are calling for alt season. Um, and quite honestly, I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about that quite yet. Just because, hear me out, hear me out. A lot of people right now are trying to get on and say whatever they can to get as much views as possible because their content sucks. I'll just, hey, I'm gonna say it I'm just gonna say it as it is, right? Their content sucks. Um, so they're going to, they're gonna promote, altcoin seasons here. These coins are going to go 50x, these coins are going to go 100x, these coins will go 1000x, right? And they just get your attention, they don't get you thinking, they get your emotions to think for you, right? So I just need you to understand that whatever a lot of these people saying, whatever I'm saying, just please do your own research. Please, please, please spend some time in the market, on TradingView, whatever you use, and just take a look, right? Whatever you've learned, whatever you're interested in, try to learn a little bit more, okay? In terms of the weekly, we're below every single EMA, right? Every single EMA. There's one EMA that can cross. This 100 can cross down below the 200 on the weekly, mind you. On the weekly, can we compare apples to apples? Can we see something where that happened and we saw a crazy, crazy price action? Can we see that? Nope, didn't happen then. It hasn't even happened since, I mean, even in 2020, 2021, 2017, 2020, it hasn't happened. This hasn't happened where you have the 100 cross below the 200. Ladies and gentlemen, I think, right, regardless of what happens, right, let's say we get a flash crash and this thing comes back up and back tests and then we go. I think this is going to cross. You don't get this low for nothing, right? You don't get this low. This 100 doesn't get this low for nothing. It's going to cross. That is my call. My call is that this will cross and we are going to see crazy prices, but patience. What I'm calling for is patience. We do have some good price action today, but overall, right, we're still not in the safe zone yet. Not quite yet. Stablecoin dominance, we've come down. We're sitting right at that 1618. I mean, it can't be drawn any better than that. That's 611. You came down through. You're trying to, hopefully we reject off the 617 and then slam down. That would be beautiful. That would be beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It does look like, however, we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's put that to the test. Right, we're at that 1618, so I'm not too worried about, losing that area. We've already established that it's sitting right at a, nice area of support. So if you have a 1, 2, right through here, 1, 2. Okay, this third wave. This could be a third wave. Regardless, let's say regardless if this is a 5-wave move. Let's say this is a 1, 2, 3. You're still going to need a 4th wave move down. You're still going to need like a 1, 2, 3. Something like that. Maybe you get some type of flat pattern where you get an overextended B wave and you come down for a higher low. right? I mean, I expect to come and interact with this some way and then go. That's the confirmation we were looking for, not the breakdown. We're looking for this right there. And then you'll hear me scream in alt season, right? We were in the area where we rejected down on like, okay, I'm calling for alt season, except for one star wasn't aligned. This wasn't aligned, right? We were up at Bitcoin dominance, and now we're below it. Now we're below it, right, on the weekly. I mean, or right above it on the weekly. I mean, look at this on the weekly. This area, a lot of people are calling that we're going up here. I don't think so. I think Bitcoin is gonna maybe run up again, maybe run up. But once this comes back down through here, it's dying. That's dying. Bitcoin had a run today, and Bitcoin dominance didn't really do anything. Our Bitcoin chart, we can get into that in a little bit. Looks great. Looks on track. We look on track. In terms of I do want to get into the 4 hour real quick. So the 4 hour, right? I had a feeling I was calling for this, through the other videos, just because we were so oversold. We needed to get, like, you just got to get out of it a little bit, right? It'd be very nice to come up here and reject, right? So the next hour and a half, right? Now, what is that? That's 9 o'clock. So by what? Like, I'm bad at math. I'm sorry. What, 1 o'clock or something like that? 1 o'clock. Come up to 1 o'clock. And then boom, come back down. Because I mean, you still got so much room to go. You still got so much room to go to the downside. That bearish divergence we were tracking played out perfectly, right? And now we're gonna get across down through here. We still got more crosses to go. This cross is coming down through the 100 and then the 200. Once you get that death cross, typically the move's almost over. So, right, let's get like a drastic move, and then you try to work your way back up, and then you come back down, something like that. That would be beautiful. I mean, you can't get everything you ask for, but I mean, it's worth a shot to try. Right, you got the green dot down here. You do have some bullish divergence starting to build, so let's see a reversal and just start going down bearish, right? This is stablecoin dominance plus Bitcoin dominance. Right, I had some areas drawn out through here. I do like the fact that we've come down to, I had two areas marked, this 6494. Right, you kind of came down here and back tested, and now when we flip it, now it looks good, right? This almost looks like a 1-2. I mean, really it does. It really looks like a 1-2. So let's take a look and see if it's a 1-2, right? Let's see if it's a 1-2. See an extension, right? See an extension. 1-2. Where are we right now? Right there. Where are we right now? Where did we come up to? What are we doing? Let me slam down through the 382. Looks good. Where did we find? We found some resistance through the 786, 886. I mean, it's what you normally do. That's what you normally do. So once we break this 6482, so maybe we come back up here and kind of like we're doing, we bounce off this 6494 and then clear down through here. Because we still have way lower to go. We need to go way lower. We need to get down to here, this 2618. I mean, you're still making lower highs. You're still at lower highs, and so I'm not too concerned about this chart. This chart was kind of, because Bitcoin dominance was actually helping out this chart for us. It was actually holding this chart down a little bit because it's how much it was tanking. So that looks good. On the 4 hour, I believe it's almost oversold as well. Yeah, it can go down. It go down. Low to high. High to low, excuse me, sitting at that 1414, bouncing up the 1272. Those are the areas. I mean, you pretty much touched that. That's like beautiful. So yeah, this 2618 is the next target. I'm thinking this 2618 down through here. Very nice, very nice. Kind of went over Bitcoin dominance. I do want to go over an XLM dominance. So, right, I was looking at this today. Hey, my XLM holders, I'm going to tag you guys in it. Breaking out on the 2 week, right? Breaking out on the 2 week. Finding support right here at this level, at the 0.30 level, not closing below. Um, I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, the last time that this broke out and broke through like this, come up, back test and go, we had fun. It was right here. Right here. Broke out, back test, go. This was November. That was November, ladies and gentlemen. On the 2-week chart. So this is a very valid chart. Very, very, very valid chart. I mean, this chart, this area back through here, this was back in, 2017. You actually lost it. You lost the moving average, then you went. We haven't even lost the moving average, ladies and gentlemen. We're still above the moving average. We're above the moving average, just breaking above the moving average. No green dot yet. We're about to break above the stochastic, right? XLM dominance is about to go crazy. I'm telling you. XLM is about to go crazy. XLM, XRP. I think XLM is the better play right now. I think it has a higher return on investment. I think long-term XRP is better. But right now, there's no reason to doubt XLM at all. At all. This looks so beautiful. How can you not want to invest in something like this? You've come down, like you impulsed back in November, you oscillated down, impulsed, and you're just now your rate of decay has slowed almost immediately, and now you're just looking for just another go. You still have a green dot. You never lost your green dot since July. Even through this, you still have a green dot. It just looks immaculate. It really does. There's your moving average is still below, so you can get across with your 20-month EMA over your 50-month EMA. That would generate such a euphoric atmosphere, and I think that's what's going to happen. I don't know yet, but I think soon. Everything was going crazy. My BTOG play went really well. I actually got rid of a huge portion of it, just because I've just hit my targets, and that's how I roll. So that's it is what it is, right? We have XLM on the monthly. This is XLM Bitcoin dominance. It just has come to the pinnacle. Couldn't even get down to the middle. Just you're stair stepping down, and then you're flat now. You're just flat, just like a wall right there. Like, no, you're not going lower. You have a green dot and you have momentum. Ladies and gentlemen, this is looking very, very, very good, very healthy. Same thing right here. I do want to see. I can even draw this on, because I'll be monitoring this now. Breaking out, like not even a question, right? Not even a question. So this all looks great. What about the 3-day? Oh, dang it. Did I mess that up? I did. This is probably on some like 2-day, 3-day stuff. Sorry, I'm tired. But I had to get on. I had to get on for the crew. I had to get on for the peeps. I had to get on. So it's just, I think we're getting ready, and I just don't want, I don't want you to be misled by people that think, that we're about to. We're close. This is on the 3-day. We're close. You had to make a decision by today or by next week Tuesday. I think next week Tuesday is going to be. I think next week's going to be huge. I think we could come back down a little bit. If I'm being honest, I think we can come back down a little bit and then go. Think of all the hopes and dreams. Everybody would be so crushed down here. And if you're subbed to this channel, you're going to expect something like that, right? You're going to expect something like that. And so that looks good. You got a green dot, and you're breaking out of the moving average. The last time this happened, green dot breaking out of the moving average. Right? You didn't even. Right, you got that in July. You did get that here, but it's a different setup, right? You've been going sideways. It's almost like down through here, just going sideways. Down through here. Green dot, way down low. It's breaking out. It just, you can't make this stuff up. What about the daily? Yeah, this daily, it kind of just looks like it wants to back test. It kind of looks like it wants to do this, right? And then run. So like kind of go sideways for what, 1-2 days. Maybe we have a weekend run. Maybe we have a weekend run. It's kind of, you're kind of finding support right through here. That's nice. And then go. The XRP. Let's check this one out. I gotta check out the big bro. It's got a red dot. You see the difference, right? You see the difference. It's got a red dot. And this doesn't mean the XRP is going down. It just means relative to Bitcoin, it's not projected to do as well as relative to Bitcoin. I still think XRP is a great asset. I just think it's made its run up. I think it's had its exposure. It went from 30 cents to over $3, right? That's over a 10x already on a huge asset. But this stair stepping is beautiful. It's not really going anywhere, and it's starting to flatten out. I think this red dot is mistaken. It did just drop. I think XRP is getting ready to go. But then you come and turn on the 2-week, and that doesn't, relatively speaking, like when you go look at XLM, then you look at this. Yes, the setup looks good. Yes, if I'm being real, like the 50s right below the 100, the 20s below the 200, right? I think this chart is being a little bit misleading, slightly misleading if I'm being honest. I do like the structure. I can draw something on here. I do like the structure, right? I like the structure. You're kind of rejecting that area though. I kind of want to throw it like on here, something like right there. I don't want to see it close lower than this. I know it's a low line, but I don't want to see it close lower than that. I can drop a little bit lower. All right, just because why'd you put it there, Crypto Vision? Great question. I like when it's something like this. I'm looking at all these candles, right? I'm looking at all these candles, but I'm also looking over here. Right? I'm looking over here, right? So you came up once you broke out, right? You tried to get slammed down multiple times, and this candle right here, you tried your best to hold this. This is a bullish hammer. The fact that there was so much, liquidity trying to hold this level, and then once you lost it, you kind of went down. That kind of to me signifies a pretty important area. So you're kind of borderline, like, it kind of looks similar, you're kind of like this candle is just a little bit bigger, but you got a bull hammer. Maybe it's a fake out. Maybe market makers don't want it, but then you got to cross down through there. You could be building up, right? Could be building up. That's starting to look good, right? Because these feed into the bigger time frames. This will be nice to see right here. Yeah, you're bouncing off, liquidity, bounce right there, liquidity. Harsh rejection right there. So yeah, so there's a lot of good that's going on right now, but we got to see it play out. I like XLM better than XRP, and that's why I have so much more. I'm just a lot more bullish on XLM. Let's see JASMY, and then I'll end the video. JASMY has just been brutalized. JASMY has been taken to the woodshed and brutalized. But you want to know something? Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I've been loading up like crazy. If you're new to the channel, I've been loading up on JASMY like crazy through down here. I have. And this is why we're at all-time lows. All-time lows from Bitcoin to JASMY. Relative strength, right? Relative. And so, you're sitting right on it. You're resting right on there. Can't draw it any better. And then this last month, I expect JASMY to shock a lot of people. I expect JASMY to, pass up through here, past this for sure. If we're being real, right? If we're being real right now. The 1618 up through here. These are the price targets I'm thinking of up through here. 700% move to the 2618, up to 12x, 7x to a 12x from right here. So that 10 to 12 cents range. And then all the way up to this 4272 is, and this is with Bitcoin being strong. So as Bitcoin goes up, these prices, an 18x at the most. So right, this is my JASMY play. You still have you still have a red dot from down here, but look at this momentum. You're so oversold on the monthly. Down below the RSI, you got the red dot. You're just oversold. This posture is pretty, it's pretty ugly. But what do you expect anything less from JASMY? I don't. Especially on my JASMY gang. We don't expect anything less. It's that one asset that teases you the whole way down, makes you miserable the whole way down, and then rewards those who are patient and have the courage to hold. I mean, look at the compression on this. I haven't seen anything like this. I really haven't. I haven't seen anything like this. And this is weeks, right? This is from April 2025. Just really hasn't gone anywhere. This structure right here is what you want to see. It's actually what you want to see. You have the impulse. You have a touch, come down, touch, touch, come down, touch, right? I can draw a separate. I can draw something separate, and I'm almost done with the video. I'm going to put some timestamps on here. I'm going to put some timestamps. I actually could put it. Yeah, but I'm definitely going to put some timestamps. Something like that. You can just get super tight in here. I don't think it goes that far. I really don't. But it could. You never know with crypto, right? End of the year. It really could. So I'm willing to hold it, though. I'm willing to hold it. I have the patience to hold it. Because the reward, you will be rewarded if you hold it. In my opinion, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. But in my opinion, I believe in that. And that's why I'm still holding JASMY. Overall, right, it still doesn't look ready. It doesn't look ready yet because it really hasn't done anything relative to Bitcoin. So we'll see with that. It's not what is going on here? Let's get rid of that, right? You're at the bottom of the range. At the bottom of the range, kind of just, you got the impulse. You got an impulse, touch. You got 1, 2, you got a touch. You got 3 touches, 4 touches. So you got 2 to the downside, 4 to the upside. I think this next one. And look on the daily. You're forming like a 1, 2. You're forming like a 1, 2 down through here. This looks like a 1, 2. If I've ever seen a 1, 2, that looks like a 1, 2. I think tomorrow JASMY might go crazy. Look at that. You came up, came back down, back test. I think we're about to hit a third wave. I think JASMY is about to hit above 2 cents tomorrow. I think it's going to be that crazy tomorrow. Back testing through here. Let me see the 4-hour. Did we get overbought yet? We didn't. We barely got overbought. Bearish divergence. Nope. We got a higher close. Perfect. Dude, I think JASMY might go crazy tomorrow. That's my call for tomorrow. I don't know why this is on here. Let me get rid of that. I thought that was on there for something stupid. Sorry about that. 4-hour. We're looking fine for the 4-hour. Oh, I got so much stuff on here. 2618, 141. So that's what I got for today. This is, like I said, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I think tomorrow is going to be big for JASMY. A lot of other cryptos have ran, and so I think it's JASMY's turn. So, hey, if you like today's video, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. Right, we're at 228. Trying to get on that road to 500, on that road to 250. 250 breadcrumbs, right? You don't eat an elephant in a bite, right? One bite at a time, baby. I appreciate your support. I thank you for stopping by. All my night owls, thank you. Have a great night. Take it easy. Peace.